What up? You busy? I don't even care.
Oh my god, Marcus.
I'm about to shoot through. Yeah. Coming right now.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now. Right now, it's me and you, chilling out by the pool, living our best lives, we blowing the best fruit. Sweet is the best fruit, for starters, you make a nigga blush. We on a journey, I promise you, we ain't gotta rush. Skin soft as the best silk, I gotta touch every part of your body before I tear it up. After we flood the sheets, we gotta paddle up. It be that arch in your back that have a nigga stuck. Back shots, I'm giving you on the regular. Non-stop flights, we doing all the etc. You was so fine, I figure I gotta marry ya. Hair be the best, I'm probably gonna have to calendar. Count the paper while we rolling up. Get the bread right, shit, I'm trying to live it up. Glance over just so I can see your bright smile. Let's get it in, shit, I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in. Love, I'm talking about right now.
Right now, put your boy shit soon as she leave the house. Still looking for the score like a kill count. Full of different shit, hope you all into this. Sick, heavy twisted, all bitten shit. Yeah, going hard, none of that timid shit. Last time she said harder, I did it. Talking right down, pipe down, lights down. Love see you squeeze the sheets, feel a bite down. Ain't it nice how when you lie down, put your legs up from the side down. Put you on top, help you drive down. Love how you saddled it, watch you climb down. Now I'm in deep, watch you clutch sheets. Love when you exhale like a spreadsheet. Wanna take some good notes, probably write it down. She wants some nauseous. Right now.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
PK, pick a pussy, probably wetter than Pacific. Twisted like a ghetto bird, trying to say Pacific. Black excellence, Bruce, see right how I kick it. If I ask, space some leather seeds, best believe she with it. This is King Talk, tell them niggas catch up. Outfield niggas just say I don't rest up. Bless her. Bae says she want tequila liquor. Now we extra ingredients. The liquor after party scene, dope. Headed home on the E-way, connect us in HS. Express how the scene play. Getting top down on the E-way with the top down. King getting rolled while he drove, now we hot now. Home plate mode, I ain't even hit the driveway. Word to Usher, King always did it my way. Said I owed a dick, so I got some debts to pay. She will role play right now, just press play.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Yeah. What up? It's the Gretchen, your brother, Huckleberry, aka Scott with the Shot. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast. Ladies' Night, Thursday night. Y'all already know what it is, man. And I was going to talk about something different tonight. I ain't going to lie to y'all, but and I was actually waiting till more information came out to speak on my brother Young Scooter, right? Rest in the essence to that brother Scooter, man. Hey, man, you want to know some crazy stuff, Ewu? Okay, well, you be safe, brother, and I'm glad that you tapping in. Shout out to my brother Ewu. And Ewu, man, I'm telling you, man, I've been talking to a couple guys, man. I'm trying to put together this show. We're going to have brothers that I was incarcerated with in that Oasis program. We're going to have a sit up here, have a panel show and discuss being in the joint and being in that damn Oasis program, man, while being locked up in the joint. You did. Nah, man, but Shout out to Young Scooter. Rest in the essence of Young Scooter. You want to know some wild stuff about this whole situation I'm talking about tonight? Hey, E-Woo. And if y'all hear me saying E-Woo on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook as well. You feel me? Guess who got me hip to Young Scooter? Speaking of being in Oasis, guess who got me hip to Young Scooter? E-Woo, you remember Parker? Not the old school Parker, but young Parker. My brother, what was my nigga's name? I'm trying to remember his government name. Jerron, I think was his name. Yeah, Jerron, my nigga Jerron Parker. You remember Parker? My nigga Peso? You remember Peso? My nigga Parker from Dayton? His uncle was in the program with us too. That's who got me hip to my nigga Young Scooter. Well, I got hip to Scooter when I was in a joint back in 2014. I want to say, if I'm mistaken. And when that nigga Parker, one of my homeboys from Dayton, who I got cool with, who I still fuck with to this day. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Peso up out of that Dayton. You hear me, man? He the one that got me hip to Young Scooter when I was in a joint. Oh, that's right, Evil. You from Dayton too, ain't you, bro? You from Dayton too, right? Man, you see that nigga Peso, man. Tell him I said what's up, man. You know, I don't even know if that nigga got the same number or not. But anyway, I was in the joint when I was doing this last prison bid, and towards the end of it, I was in this program, this therapeutic community in prison called Oasis. And in Oasis is where I met E-Woo, who's with us live on Facebook right now. And I also met my homeboy, one of my brothers. We ended up becoming brothers, man. We're real tight, man. My nigga Peso, my nigga Parker. And he the one that got me hip to Peso. He the one that got me hip to Young Scooter. You feel me? Rest in the essence of the Scooter, man. No more ramen noodles, all we eat is, he said, no more ramen noodles nowadays, all we eat is steak. You feel me? My nigga Young Scooter, man, up out of that A, man. Fuck, known for messing with doing songs and music, making music with Future. If I'm not mistaken, he done collab with Young LA, Young Ralph. When he was alive, damn, both of them dead now. Shawty Low, he got a couple songs with Shawty Low. Like, you know, Scooter was a real live Atlanta nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Scooter was a real live Atlanta nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? And this whole situation is sad, man. You know, let me just say that. This whole situation is sad. Rest in the essence to Scooter, man. You know, rest in the essence to Scooter, man. Now listen here, y'all, and this is why we having this discussion on Ladies Night. A lot of y'all chicks absolutely weaponize the police. Right? Now, whether y'all doing so wittingly or unwittingly, that could be argued. Right? But it doesn't take away from the fact that y'all chicks, and I'm not talking about even specifically black chicks, I'm talking about all chicks, weaponize the police. I believe in Oasis, it was called, what was it called? Some threatened with the process. If I'm mistaken, that's what it was called. I don't, it's a lot of shit about in Oasis I do not remember, but some shit I do. And yeah, that's that could be considered threatening to use and actually using the process against you. Now, this of course isn't all chicks, man, but it's a lot. And This whole situation with Scooter is just crazy, man. Rest in the essence to that brother. You feel me? Rest in the essence to that brother. He didn't deserve to lose his life. You know, especially behind a broad making a false report simply because she wasn't allowed to come to the party, because you wasn't invited to the lit ass party. Now that man lost his life as a result of you making false reports. She should be held accountable for it. Because if me and Ewu sit out here and go hit a lick and we get on a high-speed chase with the police and we cause the police to wreck into somebody's car and kill them, oh, they're going to charge us with that body or them bodies. You can believe that. So this chick, Demetria Spence, handsome, mugshot looking ass, she definitely need to be held accountable. You know, because it's high time that these chicks start feeling the wrath of the system, man. You know, I just think it's crazy how chicks can be involved with and actually commit some of the most heinous crimes you can think of, setting niggas up to get robbed, setting niggas up to get killed, doing all type of crazy shit, getting cleaned away with that shit, paternity fraud, getting away with it, accusing brothers of falsely sexually assaulting them, get away with it. And we have a case here where our brother Young Scooter of abroad getting away with it, or seemingly so. Tonight we sipping on Altos. And you know, this is crazy, man. You know, this whole story, man, and this is sad. When I first heard about it, I said, hold on, Young Scooter. I said, hold on, Young Scooter out of Atlanta? Like, nah, man. But my whole thing with this is this. Scooter, why did you run? That is implication that you did something you ain't had no business doing. What it is, I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we'll eventually find out. How about that? But yeah, man. Rest in the essence of Scooter, man. I actually like Scooter's music, man. The Jug King, Jug. You know, and it's very sad that this young brother lost. I can't even call him young brother. He was a few years younger than me. This brother lost his life. He's a prominent man in his community. He's a good father. Has children involved in all of his lives. His son is singing his praises, and nobody's saying nothing. But I've never heard anybody out of the A say anything negative about Young Scooter. But you know, most of us ain't from the A, so we don't know what's going on in the A. But stuff can get different. Y'all know how the streets is. But my thing is this, right? This girl, Demetria Spence, she needs to be charged with Young Scooter's murder. Has she not made that fraudulent call? No doubt, no doubt. You should tap in on YouTube, Ewu, man. Right? This girl, Demetria Spence, called the police. The APD at that. One of the most corrupt policing agencies in America, if y'all did not know. Right? If y'all remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying, Pop won his lawsuit against the APD when two under-detective Atlanta police officers tried to apprehend him, and they was unidentified, they was in plain clothes, and Pop started looming at them. He got clean away with that shit. You feel what I'm saying, Craig Harper? Something, bro. Hey, Craig Harper, ain't you out there in Atlanta, bro? If you don't mind me saying, ain't you out there in Atlanta, bro? I think my man Craig Harper out there in the A, man. I used to live in Atlanta back in the day when I was a young mustache. You know what I'm saying? When Pops used to live in Atlanta, work in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Pops had a nice crib and everything. Man. I was going to school out there and everything, man. You know? Stayed in Atlanta for about a good year and a half, doing it 2 years and shit. You feel me? Yeah, my man Craig Harper from the A, so you know the A real good, man. You know, you all up on and aware of this young Scooter situation, man. Rest in the essence of young Scooter. Shout out to my brother Peso out of Dayton, man, Ohio, man. That's the brother who got me hip to young Scooter. You know what I'm saying? No more ramen noodles now. All we eat is steak. My nigga young Scooter. And everybody fuck with Scooter, man. That's how I know Scooter wasn't. I'm pretty sure he had differences with people. You know, niggas be hating. You know what I'm saying? But from what I've gathered about Scooter, he wasn't no fuck nigga. He wasn't no nigga that was on some bullshit. He wasn't setting niggas up to get robbed. He wasn't finessing niggas. He wasn't running off on plugs or doing no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? From what I've known and what I've been told about young Scooter, he's a solid guy when it comes to the streets in Atlanta. He's a solid guy. You know what I'm saying? You might have some niggas who, you know, whatever, you know how situations be occurring or whatever, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, Scooter's a pretty stand-up guy from what I saw. He give back to the community he from out there and everything, from what I'm told. You know? So for this brother to lose his life in this manner is just crazy. It's crazy, man. And of course, there's a lot of people talking about this, right? But they ain't gonna break it down like how you're brethren your brother is, man. Not from the perspectives I'm going, because y'all know I'm coming at this from a whole nother perspective, right? Ladies' night tonight, Thursday night, right? Black women weaponizing the police. That's why I put the question mark. Is that what y'all doing? Right? And to any of y'all chicks out there, when y'all tapping to me when I have such conversations, why would I talk about any other groups of chicks? I would love for one of y'all beautiful sisters to come up here and rationalize to me, why should I, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts, a black man, why should I discuss the goings on of any other group of women other than black women? If you could rationalize that to me, then I'll start doing it. My man Craig Harper said, I've been here 10 years. I met his BM yesterday. She locked her keys in the Benz truck, but I got them out for her. She was at the Lord's office next to. Oh, that's what's up, Craig Harper. That's what's up. How strange is how I ain't going to say strange, right? In that sense. But how beautiful is that? Just yesterday, our brethren, Craig Harper, right, who lives in the A, just so happened to meet young Scooter's baby mama, because she came next to his shop to meet her lawyer or the lawyer for this situation, which is next to Craig's shop. What, you got a body shop or something? You work on cars, brother? I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I knew how to work on cars, man. One thing I can say about my brothers that's mechanics, they ain't never broke. Mechanic niggas always got like 1 or 2 whips and always got some money in their pocket. They might look dirty and scruffy most of the time. The niggas got about a good at least $1,000 on them all the time, man. You feel me? And them niggas stay working if they good. That's how you know you got a good mechanic if you're always busy. You dig? Oh, okay. Okay. Was at the barbershop. Yeah, my man Craig was at the barbershop getting Chris. I'm going to the barbershop first thing Schminokin in the day, the new day. right? I'm gonna go get me a fresh cut. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Pringles, the barber. I'm gonna go get a fresh haircut. We're gonna do Friday night wrap up tomorrow night. It's raining all weekend out my way. I really wanted to go do some stuff this weekend, but the rain just be messing it up for me, man. When it be raining like how it is right now, I don't even want to drive in Columbus, Ohio, bro. These people out here where I live at, man, where I'm from, they just forget like all information, all knowledge, skills, and experience in driving when it start raining. Accidents be going up and everything, man. But yeah, though, man, resting the essence of young Scooter, man. We definitely want to have a conversation because I want to ask the question, man. Black women weaponizing the police? And it ain't just Demetria, man. Right? Crazy, man. This crazy, man. As y'all say, this is crazy work, man.
Excuse me. Play you for those ultras?
Well, we're kind of high level.
Who police say was Demetria Spence.
New this morning while you were sleeping, we got the mugshot of 31-year-old Demetria Spence, who Atlanta police say placed a fake 911 call that ended in the...
Now, I want y'all to lock in on this image of Demetria. And you know, man, we know we gonna roast, we gonna clown, we gonna blaze, we gonna joke, all that shit. Even when shit is dead ass serious like this, we still gonna roast, man. Demetria with her old handsome ass. When these chicks take off them lashes, makeup, wigs, weaves, installs, Demetria looking smack like the DVD. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering.
The death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. Today, the woman charged with making that fake call before the events that led to the rapper's death will go before a judge. 31-year-old Demetria Spence is currently in custody at the Fulton County Jail. And that...
Yeah, look at all the news chicks on the
where we find
Atlanta news, man.
11 Lives Care. Belger.
Hold on, let me just say something, man. Shout out to the A for having the beautiful sisters, brown skinned sisters too, on the news, man. What channel is this down that way, Craig Harper, man? The baby girl here in the green is fine as hell, and baby girl right here in this damn tan looking thing, whatever that is, man. Flesh tone, coffee colored, whatever, mocha, whatever you want to call it, man. These two beautiful sisters right here on the news in Atlanta, man. Shout out to these two sisters, whatever their name is, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's what's up, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share it, social media. Shout out to our beautiful sisters down there in the A, man, running things on the news, man. Let's go. Rest in essence to Young Scooter.
Karis, let's talk about what charges is Spence facing.
Well, Spence is charged with transmitting a false public alarm. She's scheduled to have her first appearance at noon today. Police put out a public call earlier this week asking for the voice of the woman who made those 911 calls to be identified. Later, they say Spence was taken into custody. Young Scooter, whose legal name was Kenneth Bailey, died from injuries to his leg, according to the medical examiner. A statement says he, quote, punctured his right thigh, which led to blood loss. Now, police say they were called to a home on William Nye Drive Southeast on March 29th about a dispute and a report of a woman being dragged into a home. The caller, who police
Yeah, I saw that too, man. Craig Harper. We're gonna touch on that here shortly. That's foul as hell, man. What I told y'all, man. What have I been telling y'all? They're going to use freedom of speech to destroy freedom of speech. I've been telling y'all this, man. Shout out to Jeffrey, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just don't know when to quit, do y'all, man? But outside of that, though, Young Thug had the right to speak on that. But you gotta understand, man, when you in certain situations, man, even though you know a certain situation might not be right, it might also not be right for you to speak on it given the situation you in right now, Young Thug. You probably should have shut your damn mouth and kept your opinion to yourself. Because that could possibly potentially get you in the situation you don't want to be in like right now. And that's one thing I notice about y'all younger guys nowadays, man. Y'all just be, man. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, Jack, man. Sometimes you gotta know when to shut your goddamn mouth, man. Yeah, hey, man, these two girls right here fine as hell, Craig Harper, man. Shout out to them. Let's go. Look at Demetria Spence with her handsome ass, man. She handsome as hell.
Say it was Demetria Spence, claimed there were gunshots. Atlanta police say officers knocked on the door of the home and a man opened the door before closing it in their faces. Officers say then two men, including Bailey, left the home and jumped a fence. And officers say they were not able to corroborate the claims made in those 911 calls. Here's a little bit of that audio.
The situation that's going on right now, this girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing.
It sounds like they were fighting over drugs. The house needs to be investigated. What the fuck? What type of call is that, man? What type of call that is, man?
So they're doing illegal stuff over there.
Now, Atlanta police have released a statement, and they reiterated in that statement that they did not fire their weapons during their interaction with Bailey or any of the others, nor did they use force. Right now, the incident is still under investigation. I'm Karis Belcher, 11
Kara Belcher.
Alive News.
All right, Karis, thank you. And if you want to listen to
Karis.
that full 911 call, we do have it inside the story. Just head to 11alive.com.
Oh, Lord, man.
What if the lottery was on your phone?
Rest in the essence, the young Scooter, man. This is sad, bro, man. Real. It really is a sad situation.
We turn now to that breaking news in Atlanta. Police say the 911 call that led to the death of rapper Young Scooter was a lie. Police arrested the woman who made that 911 call earlier tonight.
See? Right? This is crazy right here, right? And this is what I'm telling y'all, man. We don't even understand the implications of stuff like this. We don't understand what the domino effect of stuff like this is going to be. Situations like this. You know, the residual effect of this situation, man, is going to trickle down in ways that we don't even really think about. In ways we don't even think about. Now, y'all hear me talk about HR 1955 a lot. The Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act, right? And I'm telling y'all, when it comes to stories like this, man, I'm telling y'all, this falls right under HR 1950 guidelines, man. This is violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. All because she wasn't invited to the party. Let's go, man.
Fox 5's Tom Haynes joins us with the details. Tom, what are we finding out?
Well, startling development considering the context of that call, Courtney and Russ. Atlanta police officers say that took the 31-year-old Demetria Spence into custody within the last few hours. Investigators now say that 911 call led to the death of 39-year-old rapper Young Scooter. This all started Friday in southeast Atlanta, where investigators say Spence told 911 operators there was something seriously wrong at a home on William Nye Drive. In audio obtained by Fox 5, Spence claims a woman with a child was bleeding and shots were fired.
I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved.
I'm talking about Demetria just sit up there spewing out charges, just making up stuff. And you could tell by the girl, God bless the dispatcher's heart, because that girl knew this bra was sitting up here lying, man. Like when I play this audio, y'all gonna be like, man, come on, like ain't no way. But see, that's the thing, when you work for dispatch like that, like you have to go by the guidelines. You have to treat every situation like it is an emergency. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's not. So this girl's just trying to do her job, and Demetria is giving her a hard time, and she's trying to do her job. Craig Harper. APD going to blame everything on Charlie, but Thug said he talked to the family, and they said the real autopsy determined he got knocked down with the rocket, man. Then Fanny came for his, yeah. So he actually did get popped, Craig Harper? He got shot? Because I read somewhere, or yeah, I think I read somewhere. Yeah, I did read somewhere where Future got an independent and private investigator to get medical records or something. My nigga Craig Harper said, I mean, give her 200. He said, I mean, give her community service or something. Shit, I got $200 of community service for travel. I know that's right. It should be illegal for everybody across the board. If I was to right now call the Columbus Police Department and do what Demetria did, they taking my ass to jail. Guaranteed, no questions asked. Put a number 11 in the chat if you agree with that. Oh, I'm going to jail, Jack, for sure. And the very thought that somebody could sit up here and make this shit up, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I don't think she making everything up. My thing is this: why did Scooter run? If you're innocent, you didn't do anything wrong. If everything this girl said was not true, why run? Right? I just, me personally, man, that's spooky to me, man. Yeah, man, I heard Young Scooter got juice out there in that area in Zone 3 out there, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what people from my sources been telling me, man. You know, I got homies all in Atlanta, man. Southwest, Decatur, Bankhead. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Mechanicsville. Norcross. I got people all across Atlanta, man. And everybody across the board is saying basically the same thing about Scooter. He's a solid, stand-up brother. Get his bread. Get back to the community. Handle his business. Take care of his kids. Family man. Shout out to Scooter. Rest in essence of Scooter, man. Tox, what's up? Wow. My man Tox Beats in the building, E&E every day, all day, no days off, man. Let's get back to this, man. Rest in essence the Scooter, man. I really like
This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl.
Police now say Spence made that call from a 911 only phone, and it was a lie. When officers
a 911 only phone, I didn't even know such a thing existed. 911 only phone. I definitely thought you would know. I mean, doing what you do. That's crazy that you don't know that though, or never heard of it. Why would you know? Is it one of the most corrupt but 90% black? Was Zone 3? You talking about Zone 3? Sheesh, man. Oh, he said a phone that's not activated. Oh, okay. I'm like, hold on, I'm like a 911 only phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what type of phone that is? That didn't even cross my mind because who the fuck carries around phones that's not on? That lets you know Dimitri was on some bullshit off top. Oh, for real? That's how it is in the A, Craig. Most of the cops is niggas and others and other minorities. They ain't got a large white population on the police force down there, huh? Atlanta is like the New York City of the South. You know, y'all got subway and everything down there. I actually live in Atlanta. I used to love riding the subway. You catch the subway all over Atlanta. You feel me? But this situation is so messed up right here, though, because man, you know, and then you know we gotta. This comes and it beggars the question, like, Scooter, man, what was? And when I think about this question, I'm like, Scooter had to still been involved in the streets to some degree, man. If he was at, like, who has their birthday party at a trap house, right? Dope boys. There's an answer for that. Dope boys. You want to know how I know? We used to have plenty of pure player. We used to call them PPQs, pure player Qs. Where we have like 2-3 grills going, and we just invite hella bras over to the trap. Have, you know, it wouldn't even be nobody's birthday most of the time. It'd just be a barbecue and have that motherfucker jumping. You know, we got barbecue going on. You understand me? We got barbecue going on in the front. And hella chicks out there with the homies, and we got motherfucking niggas and Dolphin coming in the back getting swerved. You did? That shit was crazy, man. You feel me? Rest of the ass is the Scooter, man. Let's get back to the news clip, man. Smash that like and click on those subscribe button. I'm talking about, man. Rest of the ass to my brother Young School. No more Raymond noodles now. All we eat is steak. You feel me?
got to the home, they say the two men ran out the back door. One of those men was rapper Young Scooter, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey. Police say Bailey injured himself jumping over a fence, and today the medical examiner ruled Bailey died from a penetrating injury to his right thigh. They say that his death was accidental. APD has stressed that social media posts claim Bailey was shot by officers. Well, that's false. The department has insisted no officers fired their weapons at the scene. Demetria Spence is now charged with transmitting a false public alarm. She's being held in the Fulton County Jail. Meantime, APD has not provided a motive for that call. But in the aftermath of what happened after that call was placed, someone wound up losing their life.
Yeah, a surprising turn of events with this situation. Tom, thanks.
Thanks, Tom. For more on Young Scooter's death, head to fox5atlanta.com.
Rest in the essence to our brother Scooter, man. It's crazy, man. This is wild, man. Shout out to Monique, man. What's up with you, Monique? My man crazy. I had a few B-days in the tilt. We used to call the trap the tilt up north. Okay. White Dope State, tipping White Castle. This nigga crazy. Man. Nah, I mean, but you know, when we was in the streets, that's the type of shit we used to do, man. We used to have them pure player cues, man, every summer, man. Have them whenever we felt like we just go buy hella food. You know the geeks coming through with steaks, food stamp card. Niggas got hella food. We got 3 grills going. None threw the police off more than just seeing hella niggas out there having a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? We used to be out there motherfucker all night too, man. Big food. That shit used to go damn. You know? But that's my old life. You did. But rest in the essence to my brother Scooter, man, because he didn't deserve to go out like this, man. And let's be clear, man. I don't know why Scooter ran. Maybe that was in the trap. I don't know. Maybe it was some dope in there, guns, illegal paraphernalia. I don't know. He had warrants. I don't know. You know, it could have been any reason. But the thing is, Scooter, and I ain't going to say he ain't had no business in there because don't nobody, you know, if you doing anything illegal, you ain't got no business doing it. But, you know, that brother ain't deserve that, man. And understand this. Understand this, man. If Demetria did not make this fraudulent false phone call report to the police of this whole situation that we about to listen to, this girl sit up here. As I'm listening to this, I'm like, if that's a phone call I would have been pissed about being a goddamn dispatcher, man. Like this girl sitting up here lying, making up this story. And this is what I'm saying, man. Are some black women weaponizing the police, man? I would have to say yes. And I'm about to say Monique, my fault, Monique, but Demetria is not the only one. I could right now for the rest of the show, from now on to the rest of the show, and I don't even have to talk. I could show y'all video after video of chicks either threatening somebody with the police or actually calling the police on them. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, and I know that, Monique. It is the femoral arteries, right? Femoral, not femoral, but femoral. You know, your femur. Now, imagine, listen, I'm about to stand up real quick, right? This is our femur right here. This big bone on top. Femur and what's the other one called? Femur and we got the radius and the femur and the tibula, right? Femur, tibula. This big bone right here is your femur. And the femoral nerves are what? In this region, I would say, somewhere in this region. So, like, come on, man. That's crazy for our brother to go out like that. My man Craig Harper said, he said, in Atlanta, I learned young people, men and women, still snort coke heavy, especially them strippers. They still got tilt straight tipping in the South. That fucked me up how people snort free throws long. Hey, man, listen. Coke is making a comeback, Jack. They getting Rudy and Tootie all across America, Craig Harper. You wouldn't believe how much so. They ain't never went nowhere. It just probably fell back to the, the fatty and the heroin. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is still snorting straight coke. You can believe that. Snorting straight coke. Right? So you can sit up here and say, well, what was Scooter doing in the trap? What street niggas do? I'm not saying it's right. Right? What I'm saying is Scooter would still be here with us to this day, talking about what he did for his birthday, had this girl Demetria not had called the police and just falsified majority of what she said. You know, was they at the trap? More than likely, yeah. Would they decide to celebrate Scooter's birthday to some extent at the trap? Yeah. Was Dimitri invited? No. So instead of just saying, well, you know, it's these dudes over here, they're selling drugs, and I think what she said, which we about to listen to, but she had to put 100 on 10. This phone call bugged me out, man. Y'all talk about these white ladies as Karens. Shout out to my brother, Red Supreme TV1, for coining the phrase Black Female Karen, BFK. My nigga Red Supreme TV1 coined that phrase, man. Black Female Karen. And when I was listening to this phone call, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's very disturbing to the lengths that chicks will go, specifically our women, just to be spiteful. Call man. And before I play this audio, I want to tell y'all something. And this is why this is so scat, right? When y'all chicks call the police on a brother, listen, if that brother is assaulting you, putting his hands on you, threatening your life to the point to where you feel like you're in very, very imminent danger, of course, call the police. I would not tell you to not call the police. Matter of fact, don't call me. As in, don't call me your brother. Don't call your brother, your cousins, your boyfriend. Call the fucking police, man. If it's your boyfriend, whoever, call the police. But just because you ain't get invited to the party, just because you ain't, just because you salty, because you ain't get your way, or you feel like you got played, or a nigga sunt you, or don't call the police for shit like that, man. That's what everybody been telling me about Young Scooter, man. I got people all over the A, man. Young Scooter was a stone cold hustler. I mean, he was on his 90s hustle, so I'm not surprised he was in the tilt. Dude was a brick boy. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be talking about some, what was Scooter doing in the possible trap? What type niggas be in a trap? Right? Like I said, I'm not saying this right, but I mean, it is what it is. Either way it go, this girl sit up here and contrived a fucking a Tubi movie. A Tubi movie, man. She described basically the plot of a Tubi movie. Because, you know, calling the police and saying, yeah, man, I think my neighbors is selling drugs across the street. Can you send a car out here? They're not going to dispatch a unit for that. Right? But if you tell them they're selling drugs, they're prostituting, they're human trafficking, a girl ran out the house naked and dude dragged her back in the house, beating her ass. They got there's 7 guys now. Then the police might be on their way after that. But just telling them, hey man, somebody across I think they're selling drugs, man. There's just a lot of cars coming over here, and I don't know. It just looks suspicious. But if they get enough of those calls, I know how they do it in Columbus. The police will literally send a letter of correspondence to you. Literally. We've been getting massive reports that there's a possible drug activity going here. I don't know. I don't even know if that's how they still do it up this way. That's how they did it when I was out here. I remember I got a letter, Jack. I got a letter from the Franklin County Sheriff's Department. Do you hear me? We've been getting lots of reports that it's possible drug activity going on here in this residence. If you do not cease it right now, we will, basically, is what that letter said. I was tripping when I got that letter. Yeah, look at her, man. She handsome as hell. So when you look in the picture I got for the thumbnail, this is Demetria stripped of the wig, stripped of the weave, stripped of the makeup, the lashes, the clown tranny makeup, and stripped down to the bare raw. And she's mighty handsome. She's mighty handsome, if I do say so myself. Let's listen to this audio. He said she looked like Big Meech when he was skinny. Demetria. You raggedy you. Scooter's no longer here because this girl decided to be Saudi because she ain't get invited to the party. So she called the police and contrived this whole Tubi movie of a story, which eventually led to Scooter dying. Put a number 11 in the chat if you think Demetria should be charged with Scooter's body. And we're going to listen to this audio, man. Let's get to it.
Liberty Mutual has savings for all. Mary had a little something.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals, so you can get more food to watch more basketball. Right now, get a buy one, get...
Atlanta 911, operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The location is 27.
With the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
I said 273
William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 27. It's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Cab. Hello.
Now, let me stop for a second and say this, too. For a person who just witnessed all this alleged stuff, she sounds pretty calm. I want y'all to pay attention to that. A person who just witnessed all this, if this is actually happening, you're going to be very sporadic, very energized. You're going to be energetic. You're going to be very scatterbrained. You did. Let's go.
A caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house, and
What's your name?
7 guys that live in this house. At best, Monique, at best, she should at least get involuntary manslaughter. I said that off top. That's at least, at the very least, she should get that. So how you know it's 7 niggas up in here, man? That's very specific, man. Let's go.
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically
she said I'm the neighborhood watch. Damn. The neighborhood watch. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a neighborhood watch. If you live in the community, you have a right to protect and defend your community. Right? That's wild, ain't it, Craig? She said, I'm the neighborhood watch. And that's crazy. The neighborhood watch is crazy. But, you know, us black folks, when we hear that, the first word that come to our mind is snitch. Saying you the neighborhood watch is basically saying you's a snitch rat bastard, right? But and I know everybody got the whole thing with this snitcher thing amongst us specifically, but this ain't even snitching. She's straight lying. She's conjuring all of this up. Well, most of it. Craig crazy. Let's go, man. She's the neighborhood watch now, y'all.
Like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like.
So hold on. Even if this is the trap, which more than likely it is, which is why the niggas ran. Niggas don't typically go into the trap brandishing, or I don't know what y'all doing down there in Atlanta. I don't know. I'm in Columbus. But I would like to think that niggas ain't just out there in the streets of Atlanta getting money in an illegal way, sitting in a trap house or the tilt, as my brother Craig Harper says, brandishing pistols as they're walking into the trap to swerve geeks and other customers, other dope boys. That's crazy. And I would be more acceptable of that being a possibility if we was talking about some young niggas. But Scooter, my age. I mean, a few years younger than me, but I mean, you know, age group. And I would like to think Scooter got some type of polish about it. And I hope he ain't got niggas pulling up to the trap, copping alleged bricks or whatever, brandishing pistols. But y'all, you don't know. Niggas is crazy nowadays. You just don't know. I just find that hard to believe, right? Or should I say, hard to accept. Instead of calling the popo, she could have made a cheesy lasagna and waited for him to come home. Craig, you silly as hell, man. LaQuay, what's up with you, baby? So she says she's the neighborhood watch. Let's continue. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page. Let's go.
I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's.
So these niggas is selling dope and pimping and got pistols. That's 3 crimes right there, y'all. Let's go.
The situation that's going on right now, this girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over, if they was fighting over drugs. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs.
It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. Now, what is the sound of people sounding like they're fighting over drugs? We know what that sound is if you're from the turf. So I'm not saying it's not a actual thing, because it is. I could imagine what she was talking about if there's some actuality to it. What sounds like people fighting over drugs? Bitch, you owe me some money. I gave you some credit. Bitch, I fronted you this. So it's possible. But just listen to her. Let's go.
And then they started shooting.
So let me get this straight. These niggas was chilling in the trap, and before they walked into the trap, or as she's witnessed and observed them going into and out of the trap, they're brandishing guns and shit as they go in there. There's 7 dudes in here, and they're selling drugs. There's major drug activity going on. There's all type of guys pulling up, brandishing guns and shit. Right? Not to mention they're pimping. They pimping hoes out of this motherfucker too. And according to Demetria,
she had someone come up fighting over drugs.
And according to Demetria, they're fighting over drugs.
And then they started shooting.
I mean, this sounds like a Tubi movie, man. And then they started shooting. Craig Harbor said she said they selling work, pimping, kidnapping, fighting, walking around, throwing up pistols, all while beating up a bitch, all at the same time. Not the music. She said human trafficking. She said it was a baby over there. We about to hear it. Let's go.
She had someone come over there and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing so. They're doing.
There was no shots fired reported. There were no shell casings found on the scene. There were no guns found on the scene. Scooter didn't have a gun on him. The other guy who came back to the house didn't have a gun on him. I would imagine whoever crib that was, there was no pistols found. The APD didn't fire air weapons. Where's the vest body cam footage at? That's a question I haven't heard anybody ask. Where's the body cam footage? Let's see that. That'll tell everything.
Doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing.
They're just doing illegal stuff, and they're disturbing the peace.
Area.
Shots were fired.
I would say 3. It was 3.
She would say 3.
3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
It's happening now. It's happening now. This is so fucked up, man. Scooter is dead behind this shit, man. Make no mistake, and keep in mind, y'all, a man is dead behind this shit with this broad saying on his phone. Now, we can sit up here and laugh and joke and clown Demetrius, but this ain't fucking funny. Scooter's fucking dead on his born day. His family, his friends, his neighborhood, everybody who got love for him wasn't expecting no shit like this. He wasn't expecting to die on his born day. I know that's what everybody been telling me. This is why the police is so adamant about saying the APD, we didn't discharge the weapons, blah, 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 blah. Now, I know I've read, and some people send me stuff saying that Future did a private investigation and autopsy, but I don't recall anybody saying that the autopsy came back that Scooter was actually shot. So, you know, that's why I'm not even going to really speak to that, because I haven't heard any solid evidence saying that shots were fired actually or that Scooter was shot. So I'm gonna have to take what's being said as being at face value for right now, until the intricacies of Future's private investigation comes out. Let's go.
So I believe the girl is hurt,
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive.
That's not, yes, and the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay.
See, when Demetria was talking about the drugs, she probably was like, know that they're over there getting some money. But she knows also that calling the police and saying, hey, there's some guys in my neighborhood, I think they're selling drugs. It's a lot of activity over here. Guys coming over here through all hours of the day. I think they're selling drugs. And the police will be like, oh, well, okay, basically, we'll look into that. But without no solid evidence, without anything that they can actually go off of, they're not even going to probably file a report. You know what I'm saying? But if you call and say all this stuff she's saying, oh, the police is on the way. You can believe that. Let's go.
Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like she's trying to, they brought her, the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. he's refusing to let her out, and it's like 7 guys in the house.
Okay.
It's like 7 guys in the house. What it seemed like Demetria is describing is a private set, what we call them out here in Columbus. A private little set, get together the homies. Maybe they have some strippers over there. I don't know. I'm talking about Craig Harper. She was trying to get Steel Team 6 over there at my man Scooter Trap House, man. God damn. I'm talking about God damn. Let's go, man.
Give me one moment.
And the dispatcher know this broad. She knows she lying, man. She knows she lying. She's sitting up there listening to this broad like this bitch. I just got it.
There's
Gotta be a
also a
night
child
when I
in
work.
danger as well because she has a baby.
Now we got a baby involved, so now she got child. Now it's child endangerment.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Okay.
Bleeding profusely from her head.
Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low
Is he
haircut.
black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives. I believe. Well,
What
it
color
looks
shirt
like
and
this is
pants do he have on?
See, old girl know Demetria is fucking lying. So she's going to straight the protocol and ask her the protocol questions in such a situation. Right? That's why she's asking her specific questions, because these are protocol questions in this scenario. Craig Harper says, so when the police come, did they say it was 7 niggas there or just Scooter and his? That's what I'm saying, man. They ain't even say nothing about no 5 other niggas. They ain't say they found no guns. They ain't find no drugs. They didn't see no girl who was naked. Where is she at? Who knows? Were there any other girls in the crib? No. Did they see a baby? No. At least they ain't reported. But they didn't, though. They ain't find no baby, no guns, no drugs, no naked broad bleeding profusely from the head. You got to think you got to be a pretty fried broad to just make all this shit up. And this goes to show that, yes, some black women are weaponizing the police. And I'm talking specifically about black women because I don't give a damn what other groups of women do. I don't give a fuck what other groups of women do. What difference do it make? Why would I come up here and talk about what white chicks is doing? What does that matter? I'm black. Yeah, you already know, man, Craig Harper, man. You know, this dispatch is like, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and run through these questions because this bitch fucking around. I'm going to go ahead and get this shit over with because I really don't want to take this call, but I got to because it's my job. Let me go here and ask her these questions and get this over with as soon as possible. Let's go. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, y'all. Sharing social engineering. Let's go.
Regular blue jeans and like a regular t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get the. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay, dark t-shirt. And what about the female?
She's light-skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
5'3" and 100. And that's that's very distinct. From the high desert. What's up? Wow. He said Monique in the house. What's up, y'all? What up? So she was able to gauge this chick's height, weight, skin complexion, and hair color and length. But she couldn't give you a clear description of the guy. The 7 guys. Let's go.
What? Okay. And you said she's naked. Okay, give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
Okay.
I know you.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received. You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received. You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang
Hello,
up.
ma'am.
Call
Can
will
you
be
tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out, and the person.
So the whole time while the dispatcher is trying to get in contact with the hospital, she asked Demetria what's going on now. She said, I mean, they're still like going at it. Like, girl, man.
She's refusing to let her get out.
This is crazy, man. This is what y'all say, crazy work.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received.
Demetria need to be her ass locked the goddamn hell up. Demetria need to be locked the hell up, man. Up here making up these goddamn laws like this. This is terrible.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency?
Hey, Grady, it's Atlanta with a transfer. The caller is advising 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast. Let me give you a little bit about what's going on at this location. There's a male at the location.
You hear the way old girl talking? she like, there's a lot going on at this location. She like, let me tell you what this bitch said. Let me tell you what this bitch told me going on over here. Demetria sounds like she's lying. She don't even sound like she's telling the truth. All of the questions that need to be asked, Harper, the same questions I got, bro. Did the police question the other neighbors? And where was she when all this was taking place? Exactly. I lived in Decatur too when I lived in Georgia back in the day when I was a young mustache, Monique. I lived in Decatur, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like right down the street from Morris Brown, Clark Atlanta, and all that shit, and Morehouse and all that shit. You did. Let's go.
Location that's fighting a female. She is naked. A shooting. Shots were fired. About three shots were fired.
Repeat the address for me.
273 William Nye NYE Drive, Southeast.
Oh, okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
I had to call her and let her know what happened.
Hello.
She like, hold on. The dispatcher like, hold on. Let me get. She said, hold on. Let me get the hospital on the line so they can hear this. She said, let me get the hospital on the line so they can hear this bullshit. Tell them what you told me. Demetria, man, I hope they motherfucking cook your motherfucking ass, man. I hope they throw the goddamn book at goddamn it, Demetria. Monique said, I'm moving back. Cali is trash. From the desert, from high desert. He said, I'm on the west side, zone 1, Bankhead. You did? That's what's up, man.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her.
Like Demetria is really trying to get Squally out there. OG, what's happening, man? Exactly, Craig Harper. Dispatch, like, man, listen to this bitch, man. Like, Demetria is very adamant about the police getting out there now. Like, right now. Like, no, y'all got to stop everything. Send police out here now. Come on, man. This is just a pure example of the Black Karen female syndrome. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1, man. This is the Black female Karen ideology, the mindset. White chicks ain't the only Karens, man. There's Black Karens out there too. You ain't know? Demetria, one of them. Y'all know about somebody that sit there and call the police. I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna call the police. Let me tell y'all chicks something though, especially y'all Black chicks, right? When y'all threaten us with the police, or if you actually call the police, don't you understand? Calling the police on a Black man nowadays is a possible death sentence. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Yes. No, I'm asking you a question. Do you understand that though? No, I'm not saying do you understand that's what that's doing though? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, but do you understand like calling the police on specifically a Black man now that was a possible death sentence? Do you understand that as the truth? Or should I say high possibility? Strong possibility. That's all I'm saying. Right? He said a chick was being hit while holding a baby and bleeding profusely. Exactly, OG. Like, come on, that's almost crazier than baby girl saying she was riding down the dark ass highway and she seen a little white baby riding up the side of them, walking up the highway, and she hopped out. And when she hopped out, she got kidnapped, and somehow her wig came off. Somehow her wig came off, and she came home the next day after walking through the woods. The people kidnapped her, took her somewhere, and let her go. Took her right to her neighborhood. Come on now, man. This is Demetria talking. This shit Demetria is saying out her mouth is very similar to what baby girl was talking about when she said she seen the damn white little baby walking up the goddamn dark ass highway. You feel me, Craig Harper? So you're just, I would have asked her, so you're just standing there? You're not like doing anything? Like, where are you? My nigga High Desert, man. I fuck with High Desert. High Desert said, yeah, the hell with Cali. I'm zone one. I stay zone one Bankhead. My family from Echo Street. James P. Brawley. I'm white boy too, by the way. Why nigga try to shoot his shot at Monique, Jack? That's crazy. See, over here at A-Real Talk, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. People come to spit their game, talk their shit on the topic at hand. And you know, man, you can sit up here and possibly potentially sit up there and bag you something too. You did, or get bagged. You did. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page. Demetria, you know you sitting up there lying, girl. I hope they book your ass. I hope they. I ain't gonna say I hope, because but I think she deserves to get charged with, like my man's earlier said, my man Craig Harper said, at least at minimum, involuntary manslaughter. Well, my fault. Or Monique said that. My bad. Monique said that. Right? At the minimum, Demetria should get charged with involuntary manslaughter. Man, rest in the essence to goddamn Scooter, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to sit up here and think and have to ponder like, damn, man, Scooter would still be here if this bitch didn't make this phone call. Mind you, when the police arrived there on the scene, they ain't see no baby, they ain't see no guns, they ain't see no drugs. They said somebody opened the door and closed the door instantly, which I personally think was stupid. I mean, but if niggas is at the trap, like, y'all niggas ain't looking through the peephole with the pistol in your hand? I don't know how y'all, I mean, you know, you niggas in Atlanta, man. Niggas in Atlanta be in the trap making up dances and shit. Niggas be up in the trap selling dope, making up leaning and rock with it dances and shit. Niggas sitting up in the trap dancing and shit, man. Yeah, that's straight. That's what I say. That's Bankhead all day. I don't know, man, Monique, man. You know, niggas like beautiful trash, man. And you know, Monique ain't even beautiful. I mean, not Monique, but goddamn it, Demetria is not beautiful with all without the enhancements. Demetria is sitting up there looking handsome as hell. Let's go.
And it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
Hey, the dispatcher didn't say at that point we got officers en route. She said we're organized. She said we're organized. Hell nah, man. That dispatcher knew this bitch was lying, man.
Or she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her.
She said we have help organized for her, ma'am.
What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5.
So now these niggas is sex trafficking too. Now they sex trafficking. My man OG said, she said the girl's height and weight. She saw all this peeping out the window. I would have dispatched her crazy ass to the psych ward. She said she's 5'3", 130 pounds, light skin with long black hair. I said, God damn. Hey, y'all got to peep. She's doing the whole thing started. She said, I'm the neighborhood watch. She said, I'm the neighborhood watch, Jack. Y'all fucking with the chick that say she neighborhood watch? I'm cool. I'm cool on the police ass, bro. I'm cool. I wouldn't even mess with no chick that was a security guard, Jack.
5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage. And then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her.
For this situation to be as serious as she is conveying it to be, she's quite calm, if you ask me. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say she's kind of calm? Put a number 11 in the chat if you think that she's quite calm to be describing such a very crazy situation. You would think she would be mildly sporadic if this was actually happening. You feel me? Demetria, you need to be your ass locked up. You supposed to be locked up. They should charge you too, man. You deserve to be charged with Scooter's murder, man. For real shit, man.
You guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
Atlanta, what's your operator number?
8715.
And you already have PD en route?
PD has been notified and it's being started.
Okay, stand by for 5.
What's your operator?
I'm
You
calm
want
8.
you on fire?
Stand by. I'm not sure if the protocol has been requested.
Okay.
Are you, ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch.
She said, I'm a neighborhood watch. I mean, I'm just literally the neighborhood watch. Damn, man. I swear for Lord, man, this is wild, Jack. You silly as hell. Yeah, man, Dimitri is a rat bastard, man. Sitting up here just falsifying everything. All of this stuff led up to a guy losing his life. If this would have been me in the same situation as Demetria, they would have locked my black ass up. Guaranteed. Oh, with my record for sure, yes. They absolutely would have locked me up. No question, no investigation, very minimal. And the crazy part about that part is I don't even have violent crimes on my record. Just because I got felonies on my record, just because I've been in the joint, they will automatically assume, automatically associate, and it'll be a wrap.
I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, no problem. About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about maybe. She looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. You know, looks can be deceiving. So she's roughly, I'll say, between.
Right. Now you gotta think this earlier. She said these niggas is human trafficking, and she's not going to say the girl's underage simply because she doesn't know the girl's underage, but she looks underage. Or matter of fact, she don't look necessarily underage. She looks young, but she like she between like 18 and 21. Man, come on, what type of goofy ass? Like, man, I know sometimes dispatchers wish they could just fucking hang up on people because I'm pretty sure this happens a lot. I'm pretty sure this situation right here happens a lot. And these girls picking up the phone, talking to these girls, knowing these girls is straight up lying, just trying to get a nigga booked. And that's fucked up, man. Understand, you call the police on the black man, you could possibly potentially be called back. That's basically like putting a hit on a nigga. If I putting a hit on a nigga, damn, my sister, man, that's wild. Not putting a hit on us, man. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Y'all here putting hits on us, man. Understand, when you call the police on a black man nowadays, that's like putting a hit on him, man. He said she's still in the county. They didn't give her a bond yet. They might give her one. Now they gave her a $7,500 bond, Craig. You hear me, Craig? They gave her a $7,500 bond, meaning she'll have to pay $750 to get out. And she's in there because she made up a story that was a lie that led to a brother end up die. Yeah, it's messed up, ain't it? From the high desert, it was fucked up, right? Yeah, I don't know if she out, Craig. I haven't heard any stories or reports of her being out or released yet. So I'm not gonna say she is or isn't, but I do. I can't say that she definitely got a bond, and it was $7,500. So crazy, man. Let's go, man.
Let's just say between 18 and 21, somewhere between those.
Is she awake?
What do you mean? Is she awake? He's beating her bloody.
Conscious?
He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now, but just answer the questions to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there.
Damn. You hear that? Damn. So everybody strapped up, huh? Pause. Everybody got the blicky. She said they all got guns. She said, damn. So it's 7 niggas in the house, and you know 7 niggas got guns. Hey man, you can't make this shit up. Rest of the essence the Kev, man. You can't make this shit up, man. I gotta run that back, man. That was wild, man. I was just thinking the same thing. I said she couldn't muster up a nigga to pay that $750 bond and she was down bad. That's wild.
Everyone in the house has weapons. Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something. In the house has weapons. Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons. Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons. Everyone in the house has weapons. Everyone in the house has weapons. Everyone in the house has weapons.
I played that back that many times so y'all can hear this chick clearly say, everyone in the house has weapons. That's crazy. Just imagine if somebody was just feeling some type of way towards you, right? Check dig this is, right? Somebody, for whatever reason, was feeling some type of way towards you. So much so that they said, you know what, man, fuck this motherfucking nigga Verge, man. This nigga be talking shit, even on his YouTube page, man. You know what I'm saying? He be talking all this stuff about blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm about to call the police. I'm about to make up some shit, man. I'm gonna tell him this nigga got guns over there. He got drugs. He went to the joint for selling drugs and having guns. He got hoes over there. He pimping. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, over there. And the police come over here behind that. That's some Minority Report shit. And the police will pursue that with no prior investigation, no evidence, no proof of anything. This is dangerous, y'all, man. I'm having this show, and yeah, the funny parts about it, we're going to joke about. The serious part we're going to talk about, too, though. Rest in the essence to Scooter, because mind y'all, throughout this whole situation, it's a brother who's no longer here. It's a son who's no longer here. It's a father who's no longer here. It's a homie, a best friend, a community leader, whatever, who's no longer here. Behind this girl telling this goddamn lie, man. So, I mean, you know, we can joke and clown, but it's very serious, man. Let's go.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 lives there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely.
Did you catch that? She's about to say the fuck. Right? Listen, y'all.
Whole front of her face, she's bleeding profusely.
Serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely. She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of. She's bleeding from her face, like
She's about to say
she's bleeding from her face, like the whole she's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely, and then She's bleeding from her face, like her. She's bleeding from her face, like her.
She's bleeding from her face, like the fuck. She was really about to say that shit. Did y'all hear? Put a number 11 in the chat if you heard Demetria about to slip up and say, like, she's bleeding from her face, like the fuck. She switched that shit up ASAP. Lies, lies, and more lies. Lies, lies, and more lies. Let's go, y'all, man. Smash that like button, click on the subscribe to the page. We about to open up the panel.
The whole front of her face, she's bleeding profusely, and then there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I advised earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
She was breathing when she was outside trying to get away.
Hello, caller. If you don't know, you can just say unknown. That'll suffice.
Okay.
Is she having any difficulty breathing?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Atlanta's not requesting for fire to go out there.
Okay, we do have PD started to this location. 2 officers are en route.
I'm clear on 2 officers en route. Thank you.
All right, Atlanta is disconnecting. All right, thank you, caller.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sending the paramedics to help.
That's wild that cops got issued off of that, man. And look at Demetria, man. I'm about to show y'all a picture, man. Right? Let me show y'all this picture of Demetria, man. A little close-up of her. Let's take a closer look at Demetria. Right? Hold on, let me send my nigga this text message real quick. Yeah, man. That's Demetria right there, y'all. This Demetria right here, done up next to Scooter. And that's Demetria right there without the wig and all that shit. Looking smack like the damn DVD. You know what I'm talking about? Look like she was smacked with the tech and the K. She got smacked with the tech and the K. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, she looked better right here. She got a wig on. She got makeup on. You know what I'm talking about? Most niggas see this chick right here next to Scooter in this picture right here, and I guess this picture right here, and y'all probably would shoot y'all shot at her because she looked halfway decent, but this is what she looked like when she ain't got none of that shit on. Handsome as hell. That's what a lot of these bras look like, man. A lot of these chicks take off their makeup, their lashes. Now the bitches is getting injections in their lips, and I actually done seen lace front lips. No, you remember when I sent you that though? Lace front lips, wigs, makeup. Throw all that shit away, man. Now she look like the witch doctor from the Shaka Zulu movie. That's wild. OG be getting very specific with the roast, man. Hey, I'm about to drop the link, man. Anybody want to come up, man, spit your game, talk your shit, add to this, ask me something, say something concerning this, pertaining to this topic and situation, man. Y'all know how we do up here at Able Talk Podcast. We panel open up for any and everybody to come up and speak their piece. If that's what you want to do, the link is right there. Y'all are more than welcome. You dig? Right? And our brother Scooter ain't here no more, man. That's crazy, man. This brother's dead, man. She sit up there and lied, man. Made the whole story up, or extremely blew it out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was probably at the trap, yes. But was kids over there and bitches getting beat up, profusely bleeding from the dome, and guns and gunshots. When the police said there, they had no evidence, nothing of a gunshot. No gunshots was reported by anybody else in the neighborhood. Their weapons allegedly weren't discharged. There was no gun shells anywhere. They didn't find any guns, or at least they didn't tell us they did. Scooter didn't have a gun on his person when he was found. The guy who came back in the house, he didn't have no gun. He didn't get charged with having a gun. This is dangerous, man. This is dangerous, man. I want y'all to understand how and why shit like this. I mean, we know we can sit up here and joke and clown and point the finger out, which was necessary. Demetria need to get roasted, and I hope they throw the goddamn book at her ass. Let me take that back. Let me reiterate what I said, right? Because I really don't hope that for her. But I'm gonna say that she deserves to get the fullest extent of the law, whatever they decide to do. She deserves it. I will say that. Because I don't wish the who's gal on nobody, man, unless it's rightfully done. But it ain't up for me to sit up here and say what you deserve to get. As far as, like, meeting out a saint. I ain't no goddamn judge, man. Right, we get my nigga Yellow D on the show, man. We're gonna chop it up about this underground hip hop scene, man, and how you niggas are slipping on the niggas that's really nice. You know what I'm saying? And this is dangerous. And I say it's dangerous because, like I said, and I want y'all to understand too, chicks out there, ladies out there, that this is not going to continue to be allowed, man. Right? Or should I say, this is not going to be allowed to continue. They ain't about to be sitting up here, keep, man. And it's stuff like this is going to lead to other stuff, man. Crazy work, as y'all say, man. Crazy work, nasty work. Who'd ever thought we live in a day where chick can sit up here and just conjure up a story out the blue and get a nigga booked or get a nigga bodied, man. If she would have called the APD and simply said, there's possible drug activity going on across the street from my house or whatever the situation, the police would not have dispatched a unit for that. At least to my knowledge, they wouldn't. I could be wrong, though. I could definitely be wrong. I'm not from Atlanta, so maybe y'all people from the A could speak on that better than I could. I know in Columbus, if a chick was to call the police right now and be like, yeah, these dudes are selling dope across the street from my house, they're not about to dispatch a car for that. At least I don't think so. Right, but if you say all that shit she said, I'm guaranteeing you at least 2-3 cars gonna come. For sure. That's a fact. If not more. It's Demetria, it's like you were saying everything you could possibly say to get the police there as soon as possible. That's what I got from it. I got from like, damn, she really trying to get these niggas booked. Like, damn. And then when I find out this is all behind Demetria not being invited or allowed to come to a birthday party, that's wild, right? It's my party. I'ma cry if I want to. Demetria, that's just terrible, baby girl, man. I hope you sitting up in that old who's gal thinking about what has transpired in the past week, man. And then ask yourself, was it all worth it? Because to whatever extent Demetria may or may not know Scooter, this is not something that should have happened as a result of whatever happened between them. But y'all got to also understand what this means on a wider scale too, man. Exactly. That's the same thing I was saying, man. I think, listen here, y'all, and I've been saying this for quite some time, but I've just been like, I don't want to necessarily say I've been bullshitting, but I just ain't been focused on doing that show because I just haven't been. I would say I'm procrastinating, not necessarily bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's because this stuff just seems to be like recurring. So I think it's meant for me to speak on. I'm gonna do a show on the roots of cosmetology, cosmetics, and makeup. Now that's gonna be a good show right there. Right. But that's another topic for another day, man. But look at this, man, the makeup, man. That's why, man, when I'm dealing with a woman, man, no makeup. You know, your natural beauty is enough for me, baby. Your natural beauty with no makeup, no lashes, no eyeliner. You know, some lip gloss is cool. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a little lip gloss. You know, maybe some lip stain, you know, tone back. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But all that extra shit, all this with Demetria got on face. Because look at this picture next to Scooter, and then look at that at the bottom. This is Demetria at the bottom. This person right here next to Scooter, where you see the white and what looks like baby blue words. Down bottom, this is Demetria, and this is allegedly her to the left of Scooter. The weave, the wigs, the makeup is just enhancements, man. And don't let the only y'all dudes let no broad tell you sassy or some shit just because you want to see her what she look like without all that bullshit on, man. You better ask a girl what she look like without all that shit on so you can know what the hell you dealing with, man. My man Craig said in Atlanta, most baller parties be private. Invite list and they +1. That's okay. That's what's up. Monique Robinson said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. She wasn't invited to the party, man. Demetria, you wasn't lit. You wasn't popping. Maybe Scooter and them knew this is what you look like when you ain't got all that shit on. Maybe they knew you was a little smacked ass little rat bitch. How about that? And you ain't invited to our party with your smacked ass. What the fuck you think you about to do? And she sit up there and call Squally. Conjured up a whole Tubi movie worth of fuckery. And now our brother Scooter is gone. Sad situation, man. Very sad and unfortunate situation. Rest in the essence to young Scooter, man. Boy, I tell you, man. The more I see stories like this, the more I just be thinking like, damn, man, they really trying to create a situation in the society where they can implement HR 1955 all the way out. I'm talking about with the commission, the tribunals, and everything, man. I'm telling y'all right now, my black brethren and sisters, we do not want to be made the face of homegrown terrorism. They're already trying to label us the faces of sexual deviancy with the whole passport movement and all that, passport bro movement and all that, and all you creepy ass, freaky ass, no coochie getting ass niggas acting weird online with bras and shit. Sending unsolicited cockpits and all that bullshit. Interacting and engaging with chicks online in ways that you wish you could in real life. I got some advice for y'all niggas. How about you just go out and just go get up in a broad face, man? Introduce yourself. Say, hey, how you doing, man? My name is such and such. And go from there. You'd be surprised what simplicity it gets you. But chicks like Demetria definitely need to get they definitely need to get the fullest extent of the law. And it definitely needs to be some legislation rearranged. But I want y'all to understand the slippery slope we getting on with stuff like this, man. Y'all gotta understand where stuff like this is headed, man. Think about what I be talking about when I talk to y'all about what's coming with the smart grid. I want y'all to understand all this stuff is being implemented on levels that most of us can't comprehend to bring about a certain ends, man. It's a means to an end. Please believe that, man. All this stuff going on with Scooter, all this stuff going on with Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy is over with for Yellow Beezy, man. Him and the boy that's in jail right now with his fun boy ass. He ain't tripping about going to do his rest of his life in the joint. He mess with boys. He mess with boys, man. He about to go do the rest of his life in the joint, and he gonna have him a boy. That's a fact. The boy was messing with a goddamn tranny on the street. So what make you think he ain't gonna go to the joint where this nigga's in there with titties and ass like bras? Pause. You know, I didn't want to see that shit. I didn't ask for that. I was in the joint. This nigga's in the joint in Ohio prison system that look like bras. I'm telling you that right now. I've seen it with my own eyes. Not wanting to see it, not trying to see it, but I mean, it was like 4 motherfuckers in the joint I was at before I came home. And then it was the domino effect of that. Right? Crazy shit, man. You know? Wild work. Man, you ain't gotta tell me, man, from the high desert, man. I'm telling you right now, man, when I was locked up, man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I was locked up before I got out. I had got my security dropped to level 1, and I was at Pickaway, man. And Pickaway is a notoriously known in Ohio prison system for having a whole bunch of fun boys up in that motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something, man. The shit I seen in the joint at Pickaway, pause, when it comes to these fun boys, oh my God, man. If I wasn't a strong mind and willed man, that shit would have done something to me psychologically. You dig? I'm talking about what you know about you working out on the yard. What you know about you working out on the yard, you happen to notice something in the corner of your eye because you sitting over here doing push-ups on the damn track like you rightfully is allowed to be doing right now. But over here to the right is a little lightweight cut area, and it's a motherfucking punk over there giving dude head on the yard. Pause. Them niggas was wilding in goddamn Pickaway. I seen some of the craziest shit I ever seen in my life in Pickaway, man. That shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna never forget that shit. Like, oh man, y'all niggas is crazy. Niggas sitting up there giving head on the yard to a man. Pause. You did. Super fun boy activity, Jack. But I say all that to say, rest in the essence of Scooter. The young brother didn't deserve to die like that, man. Y'all can sit here and say, oh, he was in the trap house. They ain't told us that they recovered guns, drugs, nothing. They ain't showed or told us nothing. And there's been enough time between the actual event for them to be like, oh yeah, we found ounces of this, pounds of this, keys of this, this and that, guns, whatever. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But our brother Scooter dead though. Our brother Scooter's dead, man. Right. He ain't deserve to die, man. And the whole thing is our brother Scooter would still be alive if Demetria didn't do what she did. So put a number 11 in the chat if you think that Demetria should be held to the highest level of accountability by the law. Now, mind you, they gave her a $7,500 bond, meaning she only got to pay $750 to get out. And right now, hey, you don't want to be going catching no cases right now, man. Prison is not where you want. That prison ain't it at all. Prison is not it, y'all. And this is the type of activity that gets you straight up in a who's gal, man. And just to be more honest, most of y'all know. Most of y'all ain't gonna make it. Depending on where they send you to, what your security is. Right? We about to get up out of here, y'all, man. I done dropped the link. Nobody want to come up and say nothing, add nothing. We about to sit up here and shut the show down, man. Listen here, man. I'm gonna come up real quick. Hey, listen here, y'all, man. Hey, rest in the essence to Scooter. And may the Most High God, Yeshua Mashiach, pray and cover and protect his family, friends, and loved ones. It's unfortunate what happened to the brother, man, but hopefully justice will be served in all the right way. Like I said, my brother Peso got me hit the Scooter when he was in the joint, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I like Scooter's flow. He was different. You know, a lot of dudes from Atlanta, you know, they kind of oversaturated us with the MCs from the A. A lot of guys sound like carbon copy characters of each other. Then you get to guys like Scooter, who just had his own sound, his own swag, his own everything. You know what I'm saying? All while messing with other guys doing the same thing. And it's just sad that this brother lost his life like that. That's what her bond should have been, something crazy like that. Like how they gave me a high ass bond just for getting caught with a couple ounces. You know, and I ain't talking about no weed though. You know what I'm talking about? Rest in the essence of the young Scooter, man. Well, we about to get up out of here, y'all, man. I hope y'all had a good evening, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Tomorrow night, we will be having the Friday night wrap up. You did what we will be talking about this week's current events, trending topics, all while listening to classic, current, and new and up and coming E&E music. E&E all day, every day, no days off. Yiddy. What y'all talking about in the comment section, man? Well, they said I'm not a coochie girl. What the hell? What the hell? What you mean you're not a coochie girl, man? What's that? What that mean? Yeah, man, y'all, man. Rest in the essence of Scooter, man. This is a sad situation, man. And unfortunately, we're more than likely going to see more situations very similar to this, man. Until they create laws, you know, legislation that comes with strict, I'm talking about, listen here, man. I'm talking about strict, severe consequences when these broads just sit up here and decide because they salty, they bitter, whatever the situation may be, that they just want to weaponize calling police on somebody. That's crazy. That's wild. The fact that there's not severe extreme punishment for that, man. Crazy work. Right. Y'all sit up here and enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. We about to get up through look tomorrow night, or later on tonight, I should say. We'll have a Friday night wrap up. It's going to be raining all weekend in my city, basically. So more likely I'm going to be in the house. So we got some live stream coming. We got some pre-recorded coming. You did. Stay tuned in, tapped in with your brother and your brother, Virgil Bear, aka Stacking the Facts. We're about to get up through. Shout out to everybody that came through. Show that love, show that support. You did. Keeping that engagement up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know? Let me sit here and pull up a song for y'all real quick so we can get on up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Let me pull up a joint for y'all real quick. You know? It's stuff like this that be, you know, what people be talking about online, man. You know? This is the image right here, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Later on the night, I should say. That's how I've been thinking about engineering. Yeah. I know what it is, man. I just need you to do one thing. Ride with me.
Tricky situation turned into a broken heart. Overthinking leadership, I'm trying to play my part. Should be different nowadays, you gotta play it smart. Lit nigga, been 100 from the very start. Mona Lisa with the flow, your boy a work of art. Looking at your body, baby, you a work of art. We trying to bring light to what we doing in the dark. Stay away from madness, like the month of March. Queen in my eye, you the one I call too. When we first met, you would always come through. Rolling gas, now we chilling with a sky view. Squeezing on your titties with my head between your thighs too. Make it hot and steamy, firefighters gotta come through. Put your fire out, baby, that's what I'ma do. First class flights, I just wanna spoil you. Take you around the world, you the one I'm loyal to. Fuss and we fight, shit, it happens, it's life. YOLO, we don't get to do this shit twice. I suggest while we here, we make best of this shit. Stacking up money and booking more trips. Give you everything that the eye see. Pull the whip over, then we hit the back seat. About to make the windows fog, now we can't see. Ride with me, this is really how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Ride with me, keep it G and just vibe with me. Cruise the city, getting litty, it's a vibe with me. Just ride with me, get live with me, yeah.
Ride with me,
Ride with
escalator
me.
style, baby, you can slide with me. We can roll up the windows, get high with me. Just ride with me, get live with me.
Yeah, get high real quick, soar the skies with me. Put the wheels up, baby, just fly with me. And you told me one time you was dying in me. Always forgetting shit, you reminding me. All your girls like, damn, where you finding me? Other teams like, damn, are you signing me? Shorty had the lawyer up, she was finding me. Put the ladder up, baby, start climbing me. Love when you navigate, start guiding me. Giving great headshots, don't mind me. You be flipping your positions at a high degree. On top, from the back, or the side with me. We can bust cake up, hair nails, make up, smoke, wake up, haircut, get a shape up. Now we in fly mode, riding down the side road. With the test of time, lost, got a time code.
Sick. Ride with me, keep it G and just vibe with me. Cruise the city, getting litty, it's a vibe with me. Just ride with me, get live with me, yeah.
Ride with me, escalator style, baby, you can slide with me. We can roll up the windows, get high with me. Just ride with me, get live with me.